At G7 summit, Obama finds support, unity for trade deals. Russian sanctions. President Obama on Sunday talked in person with European allies on such key issues as pending U.S. trade deals, the growing Islamic State threat and Russian aggression, with the White House suggesting that forcing Russia to leave Ukraine's Crimea peninsula is not a diplomatic objective. Press Secretary Josh Earnest said Obama and German Chancellor Angela Merkel devoted much of their meeting at the Group of Seven summit in Elmau, Germany, talking about the need for the Allies to show unity in confronting Russia over actions in Ukraine. Earnest said whether to keep or impose additional economic sanctions against Russia will depend on whether the country decides to keep its end of the so-called Minsk agreement, updated after Moscow annexed Crimea last year, not whether it returns the peninsula. Russia has essentially thumbed their nose at commitments made at the agreement, Earnest said after the start of the two-day summit. He also said that the Obama administration has already made clear the sanctions imposed were in the context of the Minsk negotiations. At most, leaders hope to emerge from the talks with an agreement to keep US and European Union sanctions against Russia in place and perhaps a pledge to enact deeper economic penalties if the crisis escalates. The world leaders also spent more than an hour Sunday privately discussing trade issues, as Capitol Hill lawmakers debate whether to give Obama the authority to move trade agreements through Congress more quickly. Obama and his advisers voiced confidence about the trade authority deal to Merkel, British Prime Minister David Cameron and the other world economic leaders, at Schloss Elmau, a one-time German artist retreat turned luxury spa. But their efforts face a deeply uncertain future. The president's own Democratic Party is largely opposed to